2, 1. Go. Hey, so I'm back, guys. I'm back again, back stronger, back with another man. So you can introduce yourself as we continue our
Easy.
discussion on KDB versus um,
Pogba.
Paul Pogba. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Alright, so I introduce myself.
yeah.
Okay. My name is Benjamin Atandi. I'm 19. I have a YouTube channel called Batandi. Just go check that out. I'm a United fan. You know,
Yeah.
best team in the world.
Okay, I will. I will after
Yeah.
to finish the interview. My name is Sam. I'm
Mhm.
18, and
Mhm.
yeah, I just started following Football Twin like a while ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been looking up like what he's been doing like in terms of with his analysis, and I think he's doing
He's good. He's
a
doing
good job.
good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Doing
yeah,
good.
he's doing good. Yeah, just keep up with it, bro.
Thank you.
That's all I
Thank
can
you.
say. Yeah,
Thank you, guys. So
yeah, he's
yeah,
going places. Yeah.
the guy they've introduced themselves, and the link to Benjamin's video will be his channel will be in the
Yeah.
description. So you
Easy.
guys make sure you check it out. Go. So what's up, everybody? It's your boy, your host, Richie Jr. And today I'm joined with a Man United fan here. For the first time in a long while, I've had a Man U fan join with me the show. I've actually had one before. So you guys who think I've had two before. So you guys who think I hate Man United fans, please stop that thought. Football Twin is a very open. Thank you. So today we have
Yeah.
quite a lot to discuss.
Yeah.
Since he's a United fan, we need to talk about his team. Yeah, they played a few days ago on Thursday. A very eagerly awaited match. Man United versus Tottenham. So, what are your thoughts about that game?
Bro, for me, yeah. Of course, so many people expected us to win with the fact that Pogba was coming back, Rashford was coming back,
Yeah.
Bruno was there, the input of Fred and McTominay, the fact that everybody was back. So everyone was expecting us to win like easily. We were expecting a 3-3-1 for like 3-1, 2-1. That's what we were expecting, but during the game, things turned out to be different. Because for me, I think Oli got it wrong tactically,
Yes.
and also with the lineups. Because I think you should have started Pogba, to be honest. Like if he's fit, you start him. But at the same time, you can understand why he didn't start him due to the fact that he's been out for 6 months. So of course
Yes.
you can understand why he may not have started Pogba. Because if I look before Pogba got injured, yeah, I think he played 2 games before he got injured. He came in for Newcastle and came in for Watford. Then after that, just went for an operation. So I think you can
Oh.
understand the you can understand the logistics behind that.
Okay, what operation was it? I'm not sure.
I think it was his ankle, because usually he tends to have like an ankle issue. So I think also
Yeah.
also
Okay.
you have to be cautious about that as well.
Okay, that's a good point, guys. As you can hear, I agreed with the same thought. On my Instagram story, I think I talked about the fact that Pogba should have started, but I didn't know that he was injured. He had a serious injury, so I can understand why Ole didn't start him. Though now there are some other players who had issues, which my fellow representative here will talk about the other tactical reasons that Man United couldn't capitalize or win. They needed the
Exactly.
star player Pogba to enter so that they win. So, what do you think was the
Yeah.
problem with the other squad?
I think I think he shouldn't have started McTominay and Fred. To be honest, I think that was a game for Fred, Matic, and Bruno. That's if Pogba didn't start.
Okay, you think he should have started Matic and
Matic, Fred, and Bruno. That's if he didn't start. That's if he wasn't starting Pogba. He should have gone with Fred, Matic, and Bruno. Because
yes,
that's what. Because if I look like when we played Man City, yeah, that's the lineup we went with, and I
yes,
think we were able to contain Man City very well.
yes.
So, and the reason why I'm saying if you play that double pivot of Fred, Matic, and Bruno, that brings like a good balance around.
yes,
You
yes,
get
yes.
as Matic just sitting deep, and then Fred playing as the 8, and then Bruno just doing the damage up front, helping Martial and Rashford break through.
Yeah, I actually really agree with that point because I, as a Chelsea fan, I know the importance of Nemanja Matic. Uh,
Yeah.
I remember in his Matic has won a lot with us, and he came to Chelsea twice. I think he went back to Benfica, and especially I really liked his season when when Conte was our coach that first season. Matic
Yeah.
was on point.
Yeah.
Him double pivoting with Kante was very good. So I agree that maybe he should have double pivoted with Fred, because what do you think about Fred as a player? Personally, I don't rate him that highly.
Okay, for me, Fred has okay, since he came, like people are questioning, like, is he really Brazilian? Because Brazilian players are like highly rated, but ever since because what I was telling people is he needs a few games, he needs a few runs to be able to get his form, and you can be able to see that since Pogba got injured, and he's been like arguably one of our best players this season, which I think he should be able to get player of the season. Like arguably, like he's been there at the top. Like he's done well against the big teams, against Liverpool, against Tottenham. Like he's been so stable. Like he's the reason why actually McTominay is playing well. He brings like that good balance for McTominay.
Okay. So about Fred, what type of a player is Fred? Like, in the midfield.
Okay. I think Fred, like he's very energetic. He's like Kante. I can say he has lungs like Kante, to be honest. And okay, his positioning, I'd say he's more of an 8, but he can also play deep because like he's good at breaking plays, and he can pass with both feet. So that's why Fred also brings a good balance in the team. But at the same time, you can understand why people would go with Pogba, Matic, and Bruno, because Matic, like how he breaks like the team's play, like how he just stands in front of the defense and just breaks everything.
Yeah, I agree with that about Matic, but the only problem I have with Matic nowadays is that he see me like he's lost his legs or something. What do you think?
Yeah, because like for Matic, right now his brain is thinking ahead of his feet. Like his brain knows like what he wants to do, but like his feet is not allowing him like what he really actually wants to do.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
And how about our former player Mata?
Mata, I think Mata for now, I think it would be good for him just to play the cup games and the Europa League tournament, because I think he's lost his legs, but he has the brain. Like he's low, but like he produces good passes.
Yes, his passes are on point, and also.
And I think it's time for us also just for him maybe to move back to Spain or something, because like I think now the game now is moving fast.
Too
like
fast
the Premier League is not rapid for him. Yeah, so I think it's time for him.
Yeah, maybe he should go to a team like Spain, then you get a player
like Valencia or Sevilla, something like that.
Yeah, in fact, he was from Sevilla, so Valencia rather. So, and then the thing about Mata, maybe he should stay maybe for this season or maybe next 2 seasons to add some
I think he will.
experience.
Yeah, I think he will.
Because apart from playing, you realize that footballers also need some more moral support from like the experienced players in the dressing room.
But I think he'll definitely stay for another 1 or 2 seasons, then probably move him on. But like he won't play as much as you guys will expect him to.
Okay, that's good. Now let's talk about the game. Okay, the other players. I have personally have a problem with some certain Manu players, not because they've done anything to me, but because they make the football not that entertaining. Okay, last match, I'm not saying he played badly, but Martial.
Okay. To be honest, you have to understand the fact that people have come back. Before I talk about Martial, you have to understand like people came back like rusty. Not everyone had a good game. Like if you ask me, I don't think that was Bruno's best game. Like
True.
Champion.
But
like everybody was rusty.
Yeah, but as I said, Martial played well, but generally, I don't think he's a really good player. I
Okay,
don't.
okay, fine. Listen. He played well when Pogba came in. You have to realize because he needs creativity behind it.
And how about that shot? Remember that shot that Lloris saved? Was it before or after Pogba came?
That no, that was up. That was after.
Oh, okay, that's true.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
that was
yeah, they
after.
understand each other's language. Though
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
sometimes
Yeah.
even when Pogba is there, like last season, I feel like
Mm.
he gives up quite a bit. What do you think?
Okay, and also, and you see the reason as to that as well is because he was playing as a winger, and as United fans, we know that he doesn't like playing in the wing at all.
Yes, he's a number
Because you know
nine.
he has more goals. He has more goals. He has more goals like from the middle. So
Yeah.
that's why you can understand his
What's
frustration
the
when
thing
you
about
fight with him.
Martial? Like the first season, you remember he was on fire. I think
Yeah,
when
exactly.
Rashford
Yeah.
came is when he dropped or something. So how will you deal with
No,
Rashford?
no, no. I think.
Eh,
Well, I think I don't think it was Rashford. For me, I think it was when Zlatan came. That's when now Jose just gave him the number 11
oh
jersey
yes,
because
yes, yes.
Because you know the way Zlatan likes playing striker. So Martial
Uh,
had either to move to the left or probably move. So he had to choose one of them.
that's true.
Because you know Martial is not a player who likes tracking back and getting the ball and
Yeah.
going forward with it.
And then Mourinho had to do that. But I also feel that he has an attitude problem, man. Like sometimes, frustration, all that.
Okay, yeah,
Sometimes he looks like he
okay.
gives up.
For me, you know the way people seem to tend to rate Rashford higher than Martial is because Rashford seems to run around a lot. Like Martial is not that kind of player who seems to run around a lot and get the ball.
Mm.
Because for him, if you get Martial the ball when he's up top, yeah, like guaranteed is he'll just like finish the chance that you get. Like
Yes,
like
yes,
in
yes.
terms
I
of
agree. I agree.
in terms of getting chances,
He's
in
even
terms of
had a
getting
couple
chances,
of goals against Chelsea, by the
and
way.
in terms of getting chances, yeah, Rashford has gotten more chances than Martial. But when Martial gets his chances, he always finishes. That's why his conversion rate is a bit higher than Rashford. Like since they both started playing for United.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. One thing I actually really rate Rashford. I remember his first Europa game, scoring 2 goals, then ended up scoring
yeah,
against the Arsenal.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he took his chance. You know, he took his chance. He had to take his
Yeah.
chance, but and
And yeah,
yeah,
that time Mane was struggling with Van Gaal. So like for him to
yeah,
just step up in a big game like that really helped him. Kwanza 2 in a row. So
yeah,
for me,
exactly.
I
Yeah,
really
yeah,
rate Rashford. I just think he
yeah,
needs a
exactly.
better striking option around him. But Martial, what do you think about his attitude, man? We've talked about his playing
Okay,
ability, but
for me,
yeah,
okay, yeah, for me, I think the attitude problem is like the fact that at most of the games you have been struggling to find creativity like within the midfield. Like before Bruno came, I could understand Martial's attitude issue because no one was getting the ball to him. Like if you look at the
yes,
games,
yes,
like most of the times
I agree.
he had to drop deep and get the ball because like no one was getting the ball to him. Like Lingard was out of form, Pereira was not good, was not good enough. So me, I could understand his frustration because I don't think he's a bad footballer, but like if you get the ball to him,
Yes,
you
yes,
definitely
I
finish it.
agree. I agree.
Yeah,
And for me, Martial, like he's gonna score way more goals if Pogba ups his game. But I know Pogba can up his game. But
yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah, with Pogba and Bruno's input, like I think he will score 20, 25 goals a season, even more.
yeah, true. And then
Yeah,
about Pogba, I also have a small
yeah,
issue with him about his attitude.
yeah,
There's a reason Mourinho must have said he is a virus to the
yeah.
team. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
What's his
Okay.
Pogba?
Why? The thing is with the Mourinho and Pogba agenda is Pogba doesn't like playing CDM like at all. I think he doesn't like playing deep. He's a player who likes to drive the ball forward and get it to the strikers up top. That's why people tend to think. That's what people think that Pogba is not a good player. But if you ask them why, they won't tell you why he's not a good player. That's why people
Oh,
that's why people overshadow and that's why people overshadow that KDB is a better player than Pogba. But if you ask me, as a footballer, Pogba is a better player than KDB in terms of ability
in terms of
and all around game. Because like if you ask me, yeah, put Pogba in that Man City team. Trust me, you'll get over 15 or 16 assists a
but
season.
but
That's
about the
facts.
about the Pogba versus KDB thing, I kind of disagree with that point because I feel like KDB is much smarter with them in his brain because of his quality of passes and all that. So
quality.
yes,
Okay, quality.
yes,
yeah.
I agree. I agree that me, by the way, I rate Pogba, but I just don't like his side shows. I think his side shows is what makes him forget about his performance. I don't know what you feel.
But you have to realize, KDB has better players around him than Pogba.
And from the other video in my homie Sam, we talked about a lot, Benjamin, to do with the team, Martial, his problems, Fred. I got to learn that Fred is actually good. Yeah.
So, Fred's good. Fred's good. Yeah.
So then, what else did we discuss in the other?
We discussed Tottenham United. We discussed about the game, like how it went, and what my thoughts were on the game.
Yeah.
So those are the things that we looked at.
Yeah. So Benjamin, just in a brief, what do you think could have improved in the Spurs versus United game?
Bro, for me, like watching first half especially, there was like no intensity. Like I think it's also because guys haven't played for like months. But like I was watching it and I was like, it was all just passing so slowly. There was no intensity. Like if you compare to, let's say, how City played, there was like a lot more intensity in how they played. So like second half we played with more intensity and then also brought in Pogba and had creativity. We had them like, bro, Spurs is a team we should be beating, in my opinion. So I just felt like intensity, and then hopefully that changes from now until end of the season because we need to win almost every game to finish top 4.
Yeah, bro, and also I also think like Ole got it wrong because like Mourinho is not like that kind of person who just come up and then with his teams he doesn't like press. He doesn't press.
Exactly.
He always plays like a low block. Like they start defending as soon as they get the ball. They start the counter with Son, Lucas Moura, Harry Kane. That's how.
So you need your creative players. I mean, I understood why he didn't start Pogba because Pogba hasn't played properly in 10 months.
Yeah, exactly.
So just to throw him. That. But maybe just more creativity. I don't know. Maybe Mata. I don't know. Instead of James, because I don't think James did anything.
I don't think that game was meant for James. I think you should have started Greenwood instead. Greenwood.
Yeah. Oh, Greenwood. Yeah.
Because you also nearly scored as well at the end.
I wish he scored.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That would have been sick. Yeah.
Then I asked Sam about Nani, Martial, like Benjamin. I was telling him I think he needs to improve his attitude because he's a good player, but if he gets his attitude right, I think he doesn't even need a good midfielder like Pogba behind him because sometimes I feel he loses hope easily.
I feel like he's not like how do I describe him? He's not like a Giroud or like a Tammy Abraham also who chase up and down the pitch. It's not exactly. He tries, but some players are just not made like that. So I feel like if we get a good midfield behind him, he'll be an asset, obviously, because as a striker, you need the balls to come to you.
So the question was, who can you compare Martial to? Which
which striker? That's a good question. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's a good question, but
because he's only been a striker for one season.
Yeah, so exactly. The second one. This is like his first season since he played, and he has scored more goals than he has last season already.
Yeah,
because of him playing in the middle.
Against Chelsea, he scored, right?
Yeah, he scored. He scored home and away. Yeah.
Okay. For me, like I had a very heated debate last week with my Man United neighbor here about Martial. So before we go KDB, can we compare Martial and Giroud?
Bro, I can't, man. Like Giroud's way older.
Giroud is way older, and
just played longer. The different. Giroud's more physical.
Let me ask you a question.
It's hard to compare.
It's easy to compare. They're both strikers.
No, but this is Martial's first season as a striker, so you can only take his numbers from this season.
No.
He used to play left wing. He used to play left wing. He's never played as a central striker.
Okay, Sam. He's played central striker.
Okay. Before he played as a 11, he came in as a central striker. That was
Yeah,
under Van Gaal.
Yeah, he played 9 games as a central striker. Then he was moved wide.
Remember before Van
In
Gaal
Monaco.
got sacked. Yeah, before Van Gaal got sacked, he had the 9 jersey.
No, but
when Zlatan came, then that's when he moved.
No, even before that, he moved wide. Because remember, he played the first 10 games as a striker. He scored, and then for some reason, this guy stopped playing Memphis, and then he moved Martial wide. And then I think Rooney played centrally, and then Rashford eventually came into the team and played centrally.
But if you look at it, like in terms of, like even when Martial signed a new contract, the reason why he signed a contract, like as long as he got the term that if he plays as a 9, then that's when he'll be able to sign the contract.
Yeah, exactly, and he even got
that's his desire, Because if you look at it, Martial is not that kind of striker who will track back and get the ball like Rashford. Yeah.
Okay, and he's very good on the ball.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He needs to be central. And if we're gonna compare even that season and this season, he scored 17 on his first, right? Like 17 goals, and he's 17ish now, and he's been injured for 2 months of the season. So, like, I don't know what Giroud's highest scoring season is, but like that's not bad considering he's not even like 24 yet. Giroud's like 34. Oh, I don't know how old he is.
Okay,
so
okay. You guys say you can't compare, but let's look at World Cup. Why wasn't Martial calling? Why?
Bro, because when was World Cup? 2018.
2018, yeah.
Yeah. At that moment, Martial was playing left wing. Who do France have on the left wing? So many players.
Yeah.
Lemar, Fekir. I mean, let's look at all the wingers. Fekir, Dembele, Mbappe, Griezmann, all those guys play wide. Where was Martial going to play?
Okay, like, if Martial was good enough, I don't think he's good enough. If he was good enough,
but listen, I remember the season Jose got sacked. Yeah. I think there was a point where Martial was being played up top. And then I think there was the World Cup friendlies and all that. I think the what is it called? The international friendlies, right? You know, the way they during the season. That's when Martial was called up because he was going to play in the middle if he was going to play, but he got injured, so that why he didn't play for the France game. But like the reason why he was called up is because he was gonna play in the middle in front of Giroud, who was out of form at that time.
So let me ask you, why didn't he make the squad?
Bro, I mean, at that time, even Lacazette could
at that
play
time he was worse.
Lacazette was better then. Lacazette was better than he was now. Lacazette in Lyon and early days of Arsenal used to score goals. When is the last time Lacazette scored?
I know, because he's in a bad team.
I just think it's also style of play, bro. You know, when you have Griezmann, Mbappe, and stuff, you need someone who can be strong in the air and stuff.
Bro, listen. It's even like Laporte, Why do you think Laporte is not even in the France national team? He's a good defender.
That one doesn't make sense, though. Because Laporte's actually really good.
Yeah, he's really good, but he's not in the France squad.
Yeah.
So, again, that's down to
for me, I think it's because of name. Like, Laporte's name isn't yet that established in France, even in the Premier League.
Bro,
not yet. Bro. Put Laporte in like, I don't know which team. You know, Laporte is in a good as hell team. I don't think we know the full ability of Laporte. Sometimes Laporte has messed up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fair enough, but you have Kurt Zouma and Adel Rami in the French team. There's no way those guys are better than Laporte.
Exactly.
For me, Zouma is better than Laporte. For me, because
no way, bro.
Listen. Just listen.
Let me listen. I'm listening to you.
First of all, I think his passing is underrated. You guys, you don't watch Chelsea. You don't watch Chelsea as deep as me. So for me, I can see his passing ability is okay. Like the ball reaches someone.
Yeah.
Another thing, his physicality is better than Laporte. Do you agree?
Physicality, it's debatable. I think
it's debatable, really. Yeah.
It's debatable, yeah.
But okay, my thing
but I think we're yet to see the best of Laporte. we're here to see the best of him.
Yes.
But
So, Richie.
the reason is because Katzuma has been like more established in terms of playing in the Premier League for a long period of time as compared to Laporte.
No, but the thing
like,
is
if I look at prime Zuma and Laporte, then maybe you can say Zuma was better.
In fact,
right now,
chill in the comment section.
okay. Wait.
Chill. In the comment section, when you comment Zuma or Laporte, first of all, we're playing Man City on Thursday, and you guys, you saw what I said. I don't think we'll win that game. Straight up.
Yeah, I don't see you.
To be honest,
To be honest, City looking too good.
Yeah, because okay, me I love Chelsea, no lie, but when I
City
started
is strong.
when I started watching football, I realized sometimes you have to be realistic, man. Look at
Yeah.
these guys are mad. You saw yesterday, man, madness.
Yeah.
They didn't even have KDB in the team. Those guys are mad.
It's okay. Bro,
Meaning for Chelsea.
only United can beat City. That we know.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
if
true,
you say so, but
Yeah, bro, fact.
Actually,
Right.
okay, that's
No, but on a real though, like, dude. So are you saying Zuma should be starting for Chelsea?
yes. I think Zuma should start ahead of Rudiger. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rudiger.
For me.
Rudiger.
For me.
Oh, okay, kind of because I don't watch Chelsea like week in week out,
Bro,
but I mean,
For me, because like Rudiger sometimes he has a problem with like tracking back in a way. I've noticed.
okay, no, but I think no, okay, but you see the Rudiger situation is similar to Harry Maguire, like in terms of having a good centre back next to you. That's what I mean, because like
yo.
for me, Harry Maguire plays well with Bailly next to him as compared to Lindelof.
Because Baig is quick, so he makes up for his mistakes.
Quick, exactly. Maguire is not that
But
quick.
my problem is, every United fan has this thing that Lindelof is a problem. But if you ask me, I'm saying Maguire is a problem. You saw that goal against Spurs, bro. What was he doing?
Okay, but like okay, that was one mistake. But Lindelof has made more errors as compared to
Now,
Maguire.
Lindelof, like I was seeing the stats this season, Lindelof
Like in terms-
has not made mistakes leading to goals. Those were like in his first season and maybe a bit last season, where he made a lot of mistakes. But this season, he hasn't made any mistakes leading to goals. So once in a while, he makes a bad pass, so he's caught on the ball,
Bro,
but they don't.
Did you watch
lead to
the
goals.
Crystal Palace game when we lost to Crystal Palace?
Oh yeah, the header. Oh yeah, bro. I forgot
Exactly.
about that. Yeah, the header. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but first of all, for me, I rate Maguire because of his leadership. For me,
His leadership's good. Yeah.
Yeah, his leadership is good. Yeah,
And also,
good.
and also as a defender, he kind of helped. He helped England, man. For me, Maguire is good, man. The problem is left back. Look, Shaw, man. I had a debate.
But bro,
but
listen. Even the goal, the
Shaw,
goal,
man. Like, look, Shaw. What do you guys think about that guy?
bro. I think he should leave, bro. To be honest, in my opinion, I think he should leave, bro. I prefer Brandon Williams starting all day, like all day, bro.
Okay,
I prefer Williams to play. Why I'm saying that is because at least Williams is good at going forward and tracking back.
Forward, yeah. But let me say this carefully. Like, I think in like a year or two, Williams is going to be starting left back for us.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I hope even next season.
I don't know why guys hate Shaw so much. Seriously, bro, I think he's actually good. Do you see how well he played against Spurs?
But Shaw is good. Shaw is good in a back five, but not in a back four. Because like going forward for him is a problem, bro. To be honest.
Yeah, fair enough, but like he's not bad. Because even against Spurs, he played. He was him and Wan-Bissaka were best attacking players for most of the game.
Okay, bro. I don't think he looked that good. But like if you look at the goal leading to Bergwijn's, it all started from him. If you look carefully at the highlights, it all started from him.
The touch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
and
but
then
fair enough.
Exactly.
Couldn't track
No,
back.
fair enough. Maguire's job then is to stay goal side. Why the hell was Maguire drifting the way he was? And then dude, I love the hair, but then also the hair.
Okay, yeah, but listen, but because the reason why Maguire plays next to Shaw is always to support Shaw, because Shaw tracking back is an issue when he goes forward. So that's why Maguire always has to stay next to Shaw.
If
Williams and Maguire play together, Maguire doesn't really have to go high up the pitch.
You guys, let's leave that discussion for another day. Now let's finish on, because the first video we recorded 14 minutes, so this is almost 10. So we're on the last 5 minutes or so. Let's finish on KDB and Pogba, man.
Yeah.
Well, what's your opinion?
For me, I think KDB is the overall better player. I'm not saying Pogba is bad. You see, some people think that
Yeah.
Pogba. Nah, Pogba is world class, but I think KDB is better and his football brain is much better. I had Pep doesn't tell that guy anything.
Boy.
For real, I had Pep. Pep knows this guy in training. He knows what he's doing. Like
So does
KDB,
Pogba,
for me, KDB is the second best player behind Messi right now. Man,
Wow.
man. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just say it this way: KDB is good at doing the simple things, the crossing.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a better passer than Pogba. Maybe he's better goal scorer than Pogba. He scores more goals, I think.
He's a better passer.
But
Bro, did
I
you see the
wouldn't
pass
say
he
so,
gave to
bro.
Rashford? Did you see the pass he gave to Rashford, bro? Like right on the foot.
No problem. But did you see the
No.
pass? Did you see the pass KDB gives those players?
And then another thing is,
admit.
what happens if you put Pogba in the City team? Does he become as good as KDB? We don't know that, because United have struggled for the last few years.
Exactly, yeah. Now, bro, listen. There was a reason Pogba was in the team of the season last season, because he was being played in his position.
And
Like,
you're scoring goals.
Exactly, he was scoring goals. And before that, he was not allowed to pass the halfway line. Pogba, KDB is always up top, and like I told you earlier, 70% of the time Pogba is behind the ball. 70% of the time KDB is ahead of the ball, picking the ball up, crossing it.
In
Pogba
those lines and then passing. Yeah.
Pogba sacrifices for the team to go at the back, because he has shit players next to him, like the Pereiras and the Lingards.
And let's see how Pogba and Bruno play along, because I think they'll complement each other.
Exactly. Yeah, I think, bro. Even so, in the World Cup, to be honest, you saw like Pogba had that freedom of going.
But let me ask you a question.
And how good was he in the World Cup? How good was he?
Exactly. He scored in the World Cup final.
Listen,
let's not forget that.
Who made Pogba good?
Okay, exactly. It was Kante.
Yes.
But the discussion here is Pogba and KDB in terms of, first of all, they don't even play in the same position.
Okay. Exactly. Yeah.
They don't.
Okay.
Because Pogba usually plays as in the double pivot, like at times when he's playing with either McTominay or Matic.
And KDB plays well.
KDB usually plays as a 10 or picks the ball from the right and crosses it in. That's why he has so many assists.
Okay, though I saw a video by Tifo. You guys know Tifo football?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
YouTube.
I swear they just released it yesterday about KDB was telling them on a podcast like what position he actually plays. I wish I listened, because but we'll talk about that later, I guess.
He's not really a 10, but he's an attacking midfielder. He's not really a central midfielder. He's more central. I wouldn't say he's a 10. I don't think City played 10.
Bro, and you have to realize, if you look at yesterday's game, before KDB was even playing, they were like 4-0 up, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think 4-0 or 5-0 up, probably.
That team is strong even without him.
Exactly, it's even strong without him.
Yeah.
And if I look at
I disagree.
If I look at Manu, don't tell me we'd win 5-0 against Burnley without Pogba.
I don't see that happening either.
Don't tell me, bro. We actually struggled. We even lost against them anyway. That's the funny thing.
I think that proves that KDB is more effective.
No, it just proves that he's in a better team.
Yeah, he's in a better team and has better players, bro. Because he was in the bench and they were winning 5-0.
No problem, you guys. We're gonna discuss about this conversation of KDB versus Pogba, because I can't defeat Man United fans on this. You're not the first people, man.
Listen. It was like Hazard in Chelsea, bro. Without Hazard, you guys wouldn't have made it in the Champions League or won Europa League.
Yeah, I agree. He was our best player that season.
It's that kind of situation you were in.
So like Pogba is so important for you guys.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Yeah, we saw he entered.
And to be honest, I don't know how Luke Shaw got player of the season last season and Pogba didn't. Like, I'm still debating like how that.
I think it's because Pogba became good after Mourinho left, but Shaw was the whole season years. He was
Yeah,
good.
but we
Maybe that's
conceded
what.
so many goals. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the strange
Oh
thing.
yes,
Him and Lindelof are being praised, but we consider
finally, you guys, let's discuss about the guy. Just in a brief, personally, he's a world-class keeper. I don't know what Roy Keane was saying. He's just talking with his emotions. Come on, if every keeper makes a mistake, you've never been a keeper in the first place. I'm a keeper. Another thing, he made a damn good save against I don't know who versus Spurs last season.
Yeah, so on. Like no, even 2 minutes after the mistake, he made a world class save.
I know. Last season.
But that was easy, bro. You always make that one.
But wait. Remember those saves against Spurs last season?
Yeah.
The 11 of them,
Yeah, for me, that was the game I confirmed that the guy is a world-class keeper, man. So me, when I see Man United fans such as L4B, man, Tots, listen to this, man. The guy is world-class, man. Stop talking trash.
Okay. Listen, for the hair, the situation with the hair, there is a world class player. Don't get me wrong, but like I think they like if I look at the way Frank Lampard did with Kepa and Caballero when Kepa dropped his form, he brought Caballero in. Now I think Kepa is playing better than he was before.
Yes.
And I think the hair is getting too comfortable. The fact that he's not being dropped, so I think
I feel like
Romero, bro, if he gets, I think he should be dropped in my opinion for the rest of the games. That's for me because Romero is a good goalkeeper anyway.
I feel like I don't know.
And if I look at the end of last season, if Romero played like the last 5 or 6 games, I think we'll have been in Champions League right now. Because they have made so many mistakes like in those last games.
Yes.
They have made a lot of mistakes. Even Everton this season, Spurs.
Yeah.
I mean, we've dropped a lot of points due to mistakes. But me, all I said is like over the years, that guy saved us, man. Many times.
Like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like
many times.
Like
he's really saved us.
Yeah.
I think he's a good keeper. It happens, man. We'll just hope he gets his form back.
Personally, I think.
But I think he just needs to be dropped like for a few games. That's what I think, bro.
Okay, Sam, you say you think he needs to be dropped. I think he needs to be sold personally because as a keeper, I can tell that he doesn't really want to play for money. I think.
But who's gonna?
But he extended his contract. Why would he extend his contract?
And
no one forced him. Because people are like, okay, even if the hell leaves now, we have Dean Henderson coming in. Then he's like, okay, I'll sign a contract. So he's playing.
Okay,
exactly, bro.
Okay, time will tell, man. But for me, I'm just waiting to see more saves from the guy because, he's good. He's a good keeper. Honestly, a good keeper.
Yeah.
And then, your defense looks sure. I think Ben, he needs to just leave. He's overweight.
Bro, me I think Williams over Shaw all day, bro. Like I'm always
Williams over Shaw, but I think Shaw's not as bad as people make him sound. That's just my opinion.
No,
bro,
Ben.
Listen. Okay, no, Ben. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. Can you compare? Can you compare Chilwell and Shaw? For me, I think.
Bro, I don't rate Chilwell. I don't rate Chilwell.
Okay, bro. I would rather have Bro. This is goal.
That's a good goal. Fair enough. But
he has more assists. And he has more assists. Yeah, he has more assists than Luke Shaw. Let me give you another stat. Last season, if I'm not wrong, I think Robertson had like 8. I think between 8 to 12 assists, like in the season. Luke Shaw was on the 6th assist of his career.
Bro, you can't compare any. You can't compare fullbacks to Trent and Robertson. Those guys have more assists than most midfielders. Let's be real. Trent is going to have more assists than scores by the time he retires.
But listen, if you want to be the best, you have to have the best players, bro.
Fair enough, but like, we can't expect Wan-Bissaka to match Trent's assists.
Okay, no, but Wan-Bissaka, like him, is a different class. But I don't even need to talk about him, bro. Him is I think
bro.
I rate him.
He's so good. He's so good.
Sure is an issue for me. Like I think, he's even overweight, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's true. But some people are like that. Even Rooney used to do that stuff. Even Rooney used to come back.
But before Shaw got injured, bro, that guy looked like he looked ripped. But like, if you look at him right now, bro.
But that injury did him dirty, bro.
Yeah.
So I think that's it for today, guys. That was fun, honestly. Yeah, I didn't know. It would be fun discussing with United fans. but you guys are good United fans, man. There are others there. They talk too much trash, honestly. Even to me, man. You guys have been talking to trash alone. because I say that you guys are not as good. Okay, yeah, I know I talked trash about the Spurs game before, but I apologize and I say I won't do that again.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's also jokes though. You know, people troll.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
like
exactly, bro.
that's the
As a
beautiful thing
rival,
about football. Yeah, like bro, why would I tell you your team is good? Even though I know it's good, I'll be like, yo, it's trash. It's just
exactly.
Hey, I feel you.
Exactly,
Anyway,
bro. Like as a rival, it happens, bro. Like it's something that usually
I feel you.
happens.
So like the final table, man. Where do you guys think United will finish?
Bro, I think okay,
Fifth.
after the Sheffield game, I think I'll be able to know where we'll finish, bro. But the Sheffield game is a must win. So that you can
Every
cut
game is a
the-
must win, bro.
a must win like from now, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we win every game from now end of season, we'll finish top four.
And if
but
I look at the teams you're playing, yeah, they're all winnable. Maybe
Yeah,
they're
but bro, we'll
yeah,
drop
exactly.
points against the Palaces.
Yeah, that's the issue, bro. They're all winnable,
Yeah.
but like we behave like Arsenal sometimes, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but as for Arsenal, man, yeah, those guys. I don't want to talk about them now because it's for me it's a sad situation. When Lucy was saying, I don't know how true it is. He was saying he was bragging about how much he has more salary than a Brighton. Like what the hell? And you took an L.
But you
man.
know, but you know, Mope earns more money than him, yeah.
Who?
Really?
Mope, yeah, he does 50K a week.
Which guy?
Because Gwenduzi has 40K a week, yeah. Him gets 40K a week. And Mope, the guy he fought with, earns 50K a week.
So does it mean he didn't know what you were saying?
Exactly, you know what you were saying.
Hey, Arsenal, man. Arsenal. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Subscribe to my channel, Football Twin TV. Help me get 500 subscribers. I'm on 47 now.
Yeah.
Thanks for 400. By September, I just want to have a K, you know, and subscribe to this guy.
Batandi.
Yeah, Batandi.
Yeah.
Link in his bio. And bless up, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.